Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I'm going to show you a lovely loop scarf, and this is going to be super easy. So we're doing just some trebles, some chains, and we're using a 6mm crocheting hook. It's going to be a fast project, so I'm going to show you what I used and how I did it. Stay tuned. Okay, so we have the Woolly Hugs Cloud. So you see here the lovely colors, and I think the texture of the yarn itself is really pretty. So yeah, we start here with a little bit darker shade, and you see the texture here when I pull out a single piece of thread. And yeah, we have here 94% wool and 6% polyamide, 100 grams and about 300 meters. So super light. And yeah, pretty nice to work with. So let's get started. I'll find the middle. It's super easy to pull out, and then we'll start from that end. So the reason why I pull it out is because then I have the whole yarn or the whole ball kind of stay together, and then we pull it out piece by piece, and we start with the darker color and end up here with the lighter shade. So yeah, here we are. I'll start with chains as always. So we're going to do 80 for our width. Okay, here are my 80 chains, and now we're going to check if we have any twists or knots or anything weird going on, and then we're going to connect them with a slip stitch because we do want a loop scarf this time. So yeah, we want a loop shape, basically a ring. So we're going to do just a slip stitch to connect the first and last chain. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to chain 4 for the height. So 3 are actually for the height, and the 4th one is for the distance. So we're going to do a treble into the exact same spot where we just started. Okay, there we go. Now this next stitch we're going to skip, and into the next one we're going to do again a treble, then a chain, and another treble. Leave one out again, then do a treble, a chain, and a treble all into the same spot. And then just keep going like that. So you always skip one on the bottom, and you just keep going the same way. So I'll do a little bit more and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so after just one round, I have already quite a bit done. So you see here the width, and I think it looks lovely. It may look a little bit weird for now, but when we do a couple more rows, it's gonna look awesome. So yeah, now all we have to do is finish this up into a full round. So we're again gonna go around this chain here, and we're gonna do a slip stitch to connect. And that's pretty much all we have to do. Then we're gonna again start with 4 chains. Into the same spot, we're gonna do a treble. So here is my first V, and it basically starts on top of the last one, so from the last row, and that's exactly what we want. So now we keep repeating that. We always go in between the V's, or actually in the middle of each V, so underneath the chain that we did in the last row. And we again do the same thing, so treble, chain, treble. And we just keep going this way. So you see how easy this is, and yeah, this V is basically formed because of the chain that we do between the 2 trebles, which gives it the shape, and that's exactly what we want. And that way we get a really nice result. So you see how they kind of build on top of each other, and it's gonna look great. So I'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna finish this entire round. Okay, there we are, and now you can really easily see how the bees work with one another. And yeah, we're again gonna close off this round with a slip stitch, again 4 chains for this next round, and again a treble to start with. And yeah, this way we start the new round, and we always start with the 4 chains, and from there on we always do the trebles and the chains in between. And yeah, as you can see, super simple, and you get results really quickly. So I'm going to do a little bit more and I'll be back. In the meantime, I have just a little bit left over, not enough for a new round, and you see here what it looks like. And I think it starts to show the real beauty of the texture first when you do a lot of rows one after another. So you see how lovely this looks, and I'm going to try to zoom in as much as I can. I think the colors also work really well with the pattern that we have. So yeah, let's finish this off and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is the area where I always did the new rounds or finish the old ones. So the finished ones where I connected them, and it still looks great. It's not visible at all. So we're going to shorten this yarn a little bit. We don't need that much. And then all I'm going to do is kind of pull on it so that it stays in place. And yeah, we are pretty much done. So this little piece and then the beginning as well. Let me try and find it. There it is. So the red one, that's all we need to weave in, and then we're pretty much done. So yeah, this is the scarf itself, and you see how quickly the results are there. And yeah, I love the way it looks, but let me know what you think of the texture and how you find it. I think the yarn also works really well with it. And yeah, pretty nice, pretty cozy to wear. It's gonna keep you warm even though it's light. And yeah, I think it looks awesome. Let me try and kind of arrange it so that you can see the colors and how they work with one another when you get to wear the scarf later. So yeah, you see here it starts from darker ones on the bottom and ends up super light on top. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to shoot a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye!